Hello, how are you? I'm Pia and today I'm going to be talking about how to read more. These are 7 easy ways that you can implement into your daily life to help you increase your reading. My first tip is to bring a book with you everywhere. No matter where I am or what I'm doing, I always bring a book with me. I always find that there's a little bit of downtime in whatever I'm doing that I could just crack open a book and get some pages. My next tip is to try out audiobooks. Audiobooks are a great way to squeeze in reading into your daily life and make you read more. So these are perfect for people with a busy schedule or people who have long commutes and things like that where you have time to listen to something but you don't actually have time to look with your eyes. Next up, I would recommend putting down a book if you're not enjoying it. In the book community, this is called a DNF, or did not finish. This basically is self-explanatory. You just put down a book if you're not enjoying it instead of finishing it out and reading it. For some reason, that is what we tend to do, just keep reading a book that we're not enjoying just to get to the end, but I'm here to tell you that that is not what you need to do and that it's really going to save you some time to actually be reading books that you're enjoying rather than one you don't like. Tip number 4 is to schedule reading into your daily life. Set out a little bit of time each day that is solely dedicated towards reading. Whether it's before bed or during your lunch break, you can squeeze in a little bit of time and it will definitely improve your reading if you read a little bit every day. My next tip is to try out reading sprints. Reading sprints are basically when you have a set amount of time, usually a short amount of time, that you totally dedicate towards reading by setting an alarm or something like that without any distractions, and you read as much as you physically can. Next up is to read multiple books at once. No, that does not mean literally reading multiple books at once. I tend to read a lot of books at the same time just because I like fluctuating through genres whenever I'm in the mood for a contemporary or a fantasy, so I have the books that I've already started to pick them up when I'm in the mood for that story or that book. This works really well, especially if you're getting tired of a book but you don't necessarily want to put it down for good, but you just want to be in a different story. My 7th and final tip is to join a book club, whether it's online or at your local bookstore. This is a great way to not only have this extra little push to finish a book because you will be discussing this, but it creates an amazing community of people who have something in common with you to start with and can build amazing friendships from there. There is no end to the book community, especially on the internet with Bookternet, Bookstagram, Booktube, BookTwitter. There's really no end to what you can find, and I'm sure that you can find a book that you would really be interested in and some people to talk about it with. With that being said, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all of the things, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!